Story 1. The only way I could do that was if you wanted me to. I could come and pick it up, and then I can go pick it up from your place, where you could just pick me up from there. Story 2. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be with you. I want to be with my family. I don't want to be alone, and I don't know what to do. Story 3. The obvious reason why I am this way is that I am missing you. Story 4. I do not know if you can reach me because I am unsure if I can get a room for you or if I can share a room with you. I am also uncertain if I have to go to the location. Story 5. I do not know if you can reach me because I have a meeting at 4, but I can call you later if you want to call me back. I have a question about the car and I need to know if you have a minute to talk about it. Story 6. Test file. It is not a problem for me. I write, I cry, I thank, I ask, I wait, I start, I finish, I do not. If I am wrong, who cares? I am also very right. I am cute. Many people are cute most of the time. Story 7. I will be out of town tomorrow morning and will be back later to get back to you. I will be in the office tomorrow morning to get the mail from the Philippines. Everyone is going to be there for the next few days. Story 8. I just tried this and I think I have a good day and I will be there at the same time. I don't have a car, so I can get a ride to the airport on the way home from the gym, and then I will be able to make it to the meeting. My phone apparently thinks I am way more organized than I actually am. Story 9. I don't know if I can get a hold of you, but I have a question about the car I have for you. I need to know if you have a car that you can lend to me, and I can lend mine to you. Story 10. The only way I could be sure is to have the money for a car wash or something. I would have a lot more to pay off my mortgage than the house I live on. The house I live on is the one that you bought, and the other house that you have a car and the house that I bought it from. Then you have a house and a mortgage on the same amount. You can get it from your credit union if that is the best way. Story 11. There is no need to be able. I can only see if I have the right number to send to help with this. I will send it. It sounds as if you have a few more days, and I can send it. Sounds good. I just need it. Story 12. Hey, y'all are all cool to be here for a bit of time. I got a little creeped out on my phone, so I'm going back to the left maze for the day. I had a very busy week and a lot to take care of. Story 13. The only way I could be sure is to have the money for a car wash or something. I can pay for the gas if I want, then you could pay me for the car. After that, you would have the money and I could just go. Story 14. The only way I could be sure is to have the money for a car wash or something. I would have a lot more to pay off my mortgage than the house I live in, which is the one that you bought, and the other house that you have. Story 15. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be with you. I love you, and I want to be with you. Story 16. I am going to have to keep a close watch on the fence. The main story is a long one and continues into the water. Now, I was the name of a mushroom, and that is the game. It has its own block. The first one of those breaks its own business with the whole family. Story 17. I am so sorry for your loss. I hope you find peace in your heart and soul, and that you will be able to get through this difficult time with your family and friends. Story 18. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be with you. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my body. That sounds depressing, but I'm comforted that others seem to have similar feelings. Story 19. I do not know if I can reach you, but I have a question about the car I have for you. I need to know if you have a car that you can lend to me so I can borrow it from you. Story 20. Hey everyone, I am going for my first post these days. Take a break and know what to expect from a new owner starting a new job. Story 21. The only way I could do that was if you did a little more work. I would be happy with it, but you have a hard day and do not want me working on your day. Story 22. Nothing. What are the suggested words? Still using the first generation Pixel, so I might not have the software for that. Story 23. That's a good idea to get the Mythic Select in the morning. I can do it for you to get it done before you go to the store and return. Story 24. Mine went completely off the rails. The fact that you are not going to be able to make it to the meeting tonight, but I can do it tomorrow if you want to come over and watch the game. I do not even watch sports, but my phone is apparently making plans for me. Story 25. The only thing I can do is get a handle on the side of the house. I can get some sleep before I get home to take the rest of the day off. I will be there. Apparently, I talk about sleeping a lot. Story 26. The only way I could be a better player than you are in this picture is to play the guitar near your ear. I can tell that you are not going to find a better version of those songs. Story 27. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be happy. Story 28. I do not know if you can contact me to see if I can get a ride home from work tomorrow morning. I have to go to work at 9:30, and I have to be at work a little later than that. Story 29. It helps to keep track of your progress and ensure you achieve the best results for your team members currently on parental leave. They will return soon. Story 30. My phone requires me to type at least one letter before it shows suggested words. Reddit, go wild. Pick a letter. Story 31. I will probably get the Switch to work on Monday, so I will take a picture and get a medal. I will take a picture and get the ones I have a few days later. You need a bit more information to get the Switch to work. Story 32. Edit it, and I will be there in about an hour. I can get it done before I go to bed. And then I will be back in the morning. Story 33. Mine didn't make much sense. I'm going to talk about some of the songs that are on it. It's not a big pack, but it's the best way for you to have a pick. It makes it a lot more fun and gives you a lot more to enjoy. Story 34. If I can be dominant in a little deuce, then I would like that to work with you and the family. I am writing to you because I have been thinking a lot and have been very busy with work and other important matters. Story 35. The only way I could do that is if you want me to. I could come and pick it up, then go to your place, or you could pick me up from there. You could pick me up and I could go pick up my truck. You can come pick me up, go to my place, or pick me up from the house. You could pick it up from my place, go to your place, come and get me, or pick it up yourself. Whatever works best, you can pick me up, and I can go pick up whatever you want. The kids can go out to dinner and I can go get it. Story 36. First of all, I have to go to the store and get a new one. Many people are not the same as the other day. I have to be in the hospital, and I do not have any idea. Story 37. I am going to be a little late. I am not sure if I can get it to you, but I will let you know what I can do. Story 38. I am in the middle of the day to get the wristbands and come back to the house. The micrometeor impact is the best. There is a lot of similarity with the breakthrough first, and the other one is the same as the competition. Story 39. I am a sucker for the first time in my life, but I am quite happy with the way I am inclined to write a novel about it. I am not sure what to do with it for its own reasons. Story 40. The last time you asked me to do something, I want you to know that I have a question about the same person. You have a friend who is involved with me, but it was the best decision to get into a relationship. Story 41. I am quitting heroing. I just do not understand what would cause someone to design something so utterly terrible. It looks absolutely terrible and is impractical. Story 42. I have a friend who is the only one working and is the sole breadwinner of the family. Story 43. I played with this a lot and got the best results by repeating the middle hint, not the first one, with the best answer being the answer is yes to both of the girls. I am very curious how it came up with that. Story 44. I am sure you will be able to take the children to the park right now. I will be there shortly. Story 45. I was just thinking about you. I hope you had a good day and that you have a good day today. I hope you get some rest and feel better soon. Love you so much. I talk to my wife and family a lot. We have a toddler and are just getting over being sick. Story 46. Suggested that you are leaving for a long time. I am not able to attend the meeting with you and your family. A very happy birthday to you, dear. My name is Ganta Demonth Chaudhry. This is the first time. I wish you no less than 20 years of love and happiness. Story 47. The one that looks cool was the first in a row, and I think the blue pea is the first of those types of things. You need a bit more to it, and I don't have it. Story 48. I am a little bit of an idiot. The first thing I thought of when I saw this was what you said about being more than a little bit. Story 49. I am a little bit of an idiot. The first thing I thought of when I saw this was that you said you were going to be more than a little bit. Story 50. If I were in a relationship with you and had to be with someone who was not a good friend to you, and you were just a little girl, I would not want you around my family. I want to have fun and be friends. Story 51. I am the walrus, the big guy who is going to be graveside for the next few years. I am very interested in the position and look forward to hearing more. Story 52. The only thing I can do is make a big deal with the kids. I have been thinking about it for a while, and I do not know what to do with them. Story 53. My mom needs a way to get to the house. I will be in the office tomorrow, so I can do it for you. Story 54. Operating system is a good one for the kids, and the bottle is a good one for me too. It is too bad to have a look at it. I am not sure if this is known by everyone, but welcome back to the world. Story 55. Resident Evil is the name of a series, and his family is the main focus. Because De Novo has been used for years, it is considered the best app for the Galaxy tab. I will never ever be a part of it. Story 56. I am so sorry for your loss. I hope you find peace with your family and friends during this difficult time of grief and healing. Story 57. There is a lot of repetition about the same thing as if it were new for the first time in the world. I was in the same place as a friend of mine. Story 58. I guess Android needs a prompt to start. So, I will just use I. I do not know if you have a lot of people who are canonical, and I do not know if you want to go to the store or something else. Apparently, it gets stuck in a loop. Story 59. The game you have to do is funneled through the front door. The plastics department has many people in the hospital, and I am unsure what to do with the other one. Story 60. We could do that the next time I see you using the directional pad. I am not sure if it is a good idea to do it for me, as I do not know what to do with it. Story 61. He is not well. The helmet is a good day to all. This is a significant time in my life and professional career history. This is the only one page of the year again. Story 62. I don't know if you can reach me because I have a meeting at 4, but I can call you later if you want to call me back. I have a question about the car and need to know if you have a minute. Story 63. I started with the Batman is the best way to get money from bank accounts. I do not think it will be a good night for me to get it to you, but I will be there in about an hour or two. Story 64. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be happy. I want to be loved by everyone. I want my life to be happy and fulfilled. I want the world to be happy and healthy. Story 65. I do not know if I can get a hold of you, but I have a question about the car that I have for you, and I have a couple of questions. Story 66. The Dankman interface next week will be a good time to move forward, stay grounded, and start progressing down the road. Story 67. The chicken does not make sense to me. Eventually, I think I have to go to the store and get a tracking number for the 4x8 at the end of the month. I will be there in a few minutes for the rest of the week. Story 68. I think you are going back on Monday or Saturday morning. Then the ground will recover, and we will return to the post tomorrow. It was cold, but I think that is the best part. Story 69. The only way I could be sure is to have the money, and I can pay it back. Then you could give it back, and we could have a couple more hours to get the car fixed before you leave so you don't get stuck with me. Story 70. I don't think I have ever heard of it before. I was in the middle of the day and in the middle of the night, and I was just wondering if you wanted to go to the gym. Then you can substitute for me in the morning if you want to come and see me. You can come over and see me. I am a bit concerned about the offer to substitute for me, but I guess it could have been far worse. Story 71. I don't know what to do with the other day, and I want to say that I find it hard to say whether they were still a thing. By the way, regarding tomorrow and small local tournaments, you have to support them. They have also been thinking about what can be done there. I like that it randomly switches languages, just like I tend to do. Story 72. One of them is a secret storage container holding a key and a crowbar, a bottle of sippy juice, and a fountain of melted chocolate and soda. A table with a drawer holds a book called A Special Tile in the kitchen table under the ground floor. Story 73. The only way I could be sure is to have the money for a car wash or something, and I can pay for the gas if I want it. Then you could pay me for the car and you just pay for it if I do not want it. That is funny. Story 74. A group of officials were kayaking. They were lying in the streets like cigarette butts. The Japanese Buddhist schools in the United States are not just institutions. They represent more. I have a good friend among them, but I have no idea what I might base my self-confidence on. Just wow. Story 75. Do you have a place to go to the store and get a muscle cramp in the morning and get the car or motorcycle and the dragon reared back to the house or something? I don't know what to do when I get home, and I don't have to. Story 76. The only way I could do that was if you had to do a lot more work and then you would be done by yourself, so you would be fine. Then I could just go home to you if I needed you, and you could come over here. Oddly enough, this makes a lot more sense than whatever is produced on text-to-speech in the middle of the night. Story 77. A bit more because the same way that you have a good day, I don't have a good day. Please see the attachment for your safety. Install a security deposit check to make a decision about whether the skull and crossbones should be visible and the space between. Story 78. I suggest you get a new phone in the morning. I will be there in a few minutes. Later, Seth is going to be there in about 10 minutes, so I can get it to you when I get home. Story 79. I just got this phone last week, so let's see how corrupted it is already. Great job on your new avatar. I am not sure if I have to do that, but I think there are more memes. I do not think I have it anymore, but I am sure you can do that. Story 80. Please do not live in April. Sing Yesterday for me. Toradora. Hayuka. Suzum. White Album. Is it because you think there would be less stigmatization? At the same time, I was in therapy. I have had feelings of wishing I was a girl since birth. One reason I question this is I have. Story 81. A friend of mine was killed in a car accident and taken to the hospital for a few days. I don't know if you will have a chance to meet up with me and my wife, but I will be able to get back to you. Story 82. I don't know if you want to go to the role play or do something else, but I don't think it is a good idea. I don't think I can do it, and I don't think having a relationship with you is a good idea. Phone. Are you trying to tell me something? Story 83. The first time the government was able to make such promises was during World Cup qualifiers against South America and Australia in November. The second time was in the first leg against the United States on the eve of opening day against the United States and Canada. Story 84. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be with you. I don't know what to do with you, and I'm not going to do that. Story 85. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be with you. I know that I can be happy with you. Story 86. I do not think I have any of the games on my PC anymore. I am going through a few more days, and then I will get back in time for a little while to go back and get a ride home from the airport. Story 87. I think it has some wild difficulty spikes that hurt the pacing of the wedding cake. The sad part is that many people would call that small. I can start a manual transmission car by popping the clutch on the kitchen counter and get back to the end of the day still. Story 88. The first thing I thought of when I saw this was the first time I saw it in person. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. I love this song so much, and I love you so much. Story 89. It is a good idea to do it on the weekend. I can do it for you, and you can do it for me. Story 90. A bit more of the day off, the whole day together in a little while. I don't think you have any further plans with me, but I'm going on the bus now. I'll just go back and see what you can find in a bit of the day. Story 91. I am trying to reach you because I have some questions about the car. Story 92. I think I will be in the office tomorrow, so I can do it now if you want. Story 93. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be with you. I don't know what to do about that. This is a lot. Story 94. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be with you. I don't know how to handle this. I'm not going to be able to. It's an indecisive relationship crisis. Story 95. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be with you and have a good relationship with you, but I don't want to. Story 96. Hello, I have to do it all the time to remove a network of the other ones. I'm a Chicago Bears fan, and I think I know 9 to 10 of the remaining players who are too good and hard to play against. The game is a good one. Story 97. This is the dam. I said someone talked to you about the future. You were an immortal trophy and you are dead. You would have to go make it for a mermaid. Mermaids and the night are pure, the same as a concubine wanted from me. Story 98. If I were in a relationship, I would not have been in the same place at all. I am glad I was in it and that you are safe now. I do not want you to get sick or have more stress because of it. I am just going to have a good day. I do not know if I should go out with my family and get tested, then go back home because I will have a little more time before I go home. Story 99. The first thing I thought of was a man wearing a mask and a hat. Story 100. One must be capable and do much more than last year. I am striving to be more like an angel and a friend, and a little better each day. It is important for you to know that this is the key. Story 101. El que es lo más violento que puedo conseguir y no he podido hablar contigo en el pecado de los judíos y del pueblo que se encuentra a su pueblo no le ha tocado nada a su padre. ¿Qué cojones? Story 102. I will be feeling a lot better tomorrow than the day before. When you go back home, you can see me at work. If I don't have a chance, I will get it to the store. I am going back home, and then I can come in and see you tomorrow morning. Story 103. The only way I could be a better player than him was by signing a contract extension and not getting paid $1 million for the rest of the year. He is still the most talented in this draft class so far this season, I think. Story 104. A car later that day when it was just my husband and me. I want to be able to talk about it with him and ourselves, where we are free to do something else if we want. Story 105. The only one who names that you are not in your life, and I was at the same time with my family in my dream. I had to take the kids outside to be inside the pool for a few hours a day so we would get the money back. Story 106. I was just thinking about you and I hope you had a good day. I hope you have a good day today, and I love you very much. I hope you have a good night. Story 107. The owner of the house is ours. I have a good week ahead. I need to go to the store and get a new item for the kids. I will be there in about 10 minutes. I can bring it to you tomorrow morning if you want to come over and get it. I do not have kids. I also want to know what I was going to be given. Story 108. I am not saying more than that, but I will finish school next week. I will be back in the office tomorrow morning to get the work done. The family has presented the first games and the initial projects. Story 109. The only way I could be sure is that I would have a good day at school tomorrow. I am going out of the country, going out on the weekend, and going out with friends. This was a good idea for a new game. Story 110. The only way I could do that was if you did a lot more work. Then you would be done by yourself and be fine. I could go home to you if I needed to, and you could just come over. Story 111. This man has been in the office with someone in his head. I have a few days off now, and then he can go to the hospital to see her in a few days. On the 15th, I am going home for the rest of the day. Story 112. The more likable I think it is, a little more in a different language, the better the quality than the other one at those times. But it is okay for the first one. It is fine. Story 113. For so many different delicious meals and to look after our things, one day he came in while everyone was gone and found the boss in a scuffle with an assassin. Just before the assassin could kill her, the man busted a chair over the assassin, knocking him out. From then on, he was the boss's protector. Story 114. A lot of the time in the United Kingdom, the last few days have been fine. Thanks for the video. I hope to see you soon. I got the feeling this morning that I will be there. Are you sure it is not a good idea to be a better person? Story 115. The one I was looking at was the same as the other day. I had a little more of it to get to it, but it would have to do with me when it comes back and forth to get the stuff. I can do it for you if I do not. Story 116. I will provide the weekly rental rates. How much would towing to Buckles Drive be? Would that be a good deal for you? You are a man of God and can manage your money wisely. I have sinned and wish to repay. The information transmitted is intended solely for the individual or entity to which it is addressed. Story 117. I guess you can either pick what we want or not something for you to eat and then go back to the way you want it. That does not mean it is not a big deal for you, both are good. P.S. It is so weird. Story 118. Let's find out and see how much I love you. Rocket players and the people I care about, I find it hard to express my feelings. You can trust me, and I will be there for you in every aspect of life. Story 119. I don't know what to do with myself. I just want to be with you. I don't want to be alone. Story 120. I don't know if they are going to be there or not, but I don't remember. I thought it was supposed to be a little late, and I thought I was going to be home alone. I was just checking to see if you have any time. I went to 53 for closure. Story 121. Ich bin jetzt in der Nähe von der Arbeit. Es ist gut, und wir haben uns sehr über die Zeit mit dir und deiner Familie gefreut. Ich hoffe, dass es euch allen gut geht. Story 122. So I can get the money, and I will be there at about the same time as Dad. He is always wanting to leave the house and take care of things. Now I can go to work, and it was a good day for you all. Story 123. I'm just going home and not going back to the office today. Tomorrow morning I will let him know. If you have a minute, I will give it back. I don't have to work tonight. I'm going home. I just need you and your sister. Story 124. I'm not sure if I can reach you, but I have a question about the car I have for you. I need to know if you have a car you can lend me, or if I can borrow one from you. Story 125. Tying the sounds like it might be time to eat the food in a bit. The worst part is that nobody can eat for a while. Be fully aware that I ate like this one, and it does not make me want to turn off my opinion. Then we can see what happens. I know I ate like that. I ate like this one. I know I ate like this one, and it does not make me want to turn it off. Then I know I ate a lot and wondered how to eat. It might be me. I know you have no problem if I know I ate like that. Sounds so nice. It might be me wanting to get my opinion from the artist. I know what to eat for me. He is doing it, in my opinion. Story 126. It is not clear why the purchase amount is several times higher than expected, but the house remains the same. It might be more than 50. Story 127. Great, thanks for the update on New Year's Day morning. I was thinking of you and the kids. Story 128. It's a good idea to do it on the weekend. I can do it for you, and you can do it for me. Story 129. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I just want to be with you. I will be able to do whatever I want with you, but I don't want to be with you. I don't need that self-reflection right now. Thank you, iPhone. Story 130. I do not know if I can get a hold of you, but I have a question about the car. I need to know if you have a car to borrow, and if I can borrow it from you. Story 131. Are you okay to come to the shop for a coffee and a drink with me? Story 132. I am about to leave now, so I will be there for half an hour. I will be in the office tomorrow, so I can do it now if you want. I can do it for you, and you can do it for me. Story 133. I don't know if you can reach me because I have a meeting at 4, but I can call you later. If you want to call me back, I have a question about the car and need to know if you can call me. Story 134. Are you doing well today? I hope you have a great day. If you are in the same situation, I would be happy to help you. The world is constantly changing, and sometimes it takes a while to adjust. I wish you all the best over the weekend. Story 135. The first paragraph is using the middle, the next one is left, and the last is right. The only way I could do that was if you had to do a lot more work, and then you would be done by yourself, so you would be fine. Then I could just go home to you if I needed you, and you could come over here. I can do it all day, then you can go to the gym, the pool, and come over to do whatever you want. I guess, but I'm still going to do that. If you're up, I will be okay with the house. I just need a while to go out, get ready, and see if you're up for it. Thanks a bunch for sticking around till the end of the video. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome and goodbye.